Hello, it's Mike Brewer here at the 2015 Geneva Motor Show. I'm joined by a good friend of mine, Victor Coutin, Managing Director of GardX UK. We're on the Mitsubishi stand. We're looking at some of our fabulous cars, more of which we're going to tell you about later, like this ASX, and they've got an L200. But me and Victor, we've been around and we've chosen off our top 10 cars, haven't we?
Top 10, yeah. Well, it's my first time at the show, and there's certainly some stars here, but I've picked my favourites.
Yeah, and I've got my favourite, so here's what we found.
The long-awaited star of the See It stand is the 20V20 as a four-door sports coupe which combines elements of an SUV and a mid-sized estate car. The name means Vision Viente or 2020 Vision in Spanish, and the car is said to point to the future of See It's design language. These styling details include an X theme, which features on the front and rear of the car. A V-shape on the bonnet means an upturned V in the grille, while at the rear the lines take in the tailgate and the rear bumper. The boot also features a pair of luggage trolleys beneath the floor, along with something See It is calling the personal mover. This is an electric scooter-like vehicle which is designed to take the driver on the last stretch of the journey from the parking space to their destination. See It also say that the 20V20 is capable of accommodating a variety of different engines with petrol, diesel and plug-in hybrids all possible.
If you've got the biggest selling 4x4 pickup truck in the UK and you want to keep the momentum going, how do you do it? Well, you do it with a Series 5 Mitsubishi L200. This vehicle ensures everything that's great about the previous and outgoing models. Has the familiar styling and that familiar silhouette with the J-line running through the cab. Also has a much more taut and muscular design. Inside, the vehicle is equipped, beautifully appointed with a leather interior, a beautiful looking layout on the dashboard with a new infotainment system. It's got reach and rake on the steering column. You've got a multi-function steering wheel, which is all new, and now you even get paddles to flick through that new 5-speed automatic gearbox. There's a 6-speed manual option. All of this runs through that familiar 4x4 drivetrain.
A long-time stalwart of the hot hatchback scene, Honda has been curiously lacking performance cars since the demise of the old Civic Type R hatchback in 2010. Now though, the bewinged monster is back. The new Civic Type R is the most extreme Honda Civic Type R model ever sold. It's the first ever Type R model to be fed by a turbocharger rather than the natural aspiration, with a 2-litre VTEC producing 306 brake horsepower, enough for a top speed of 167 miles per hour, and is likely to start from £30,000.
Toyota, the largest car manufacturer in the world, have made a big show here for the 2015 Geneva Motor Show with their new Auris. This car is packed with clever technology, it's very innovative, and not only that, it looks sharp too. And we're sure it's going to continue the fabulous success that they've had with their previous model. It looks good, and the price is right too.
BMW's new 2 Series MPV is a larger version of the Active Tourer and will come to the UK with 7 seats as standard this summer. The new Grand Tourer is slightly longer and taller than its sibling, but it shares exactly the same width, making it the ideal vehicle for both city driving and long-distance commutes. Like the Active Tourer, the new Grand Tourer will be available primarily with front-wheel drive, with the top-of-the-range models featuring 4-wheel drive.
This jagged Super Mini concept suggests that Nissan is looking to take a different approach to Qute for the next generation Micra. According to the brand, the Sway has been designed to shake up the hatchback segment, one of its most important market sectors. The Micra upgrade can't come soon enough, especially if the brand want to keep up with the likes of Mini, Citroën and Ford. But if Nissan's new Micra follows in the same footsteps as the radical Duke and Qashqai, this one will surely be a hit.
How could we leave a Bentley out of our top 10? Called the EXP10 Speed 6, the concept is said to be experimental in its design. It's been revealed to gauge exactly what customers want from a Bentley sports car, as well as to get feedback on possible model styling influences for all future models. Bentley say the sports car during the next 3 years would be positioned alongside the Continental GT, suggesting a starting price of about £120,000, which is good value. Production versions are rumoured to be powered by a reconfigured version of the 500 bhp Audi-sourced twin-turbo 4-litre V8 used in other Bentleys. However, higher-powered different engine versions would be likely to ensure that the car could match or even eclipse the 200 mph top speed of some of its saloon siblings.
Well, one of the stars that really caught our eyes at this show was the Ferrari. They lifted the covers off the new 488 GTB, replacing the sublime 458 Italia. This new model is a departure for the prancing horse, being its first modern turbocharged model. The Ferrari faithful may scoff, but with a 0 to 60 time of about 3 seconds and a top speed on the exciting side of 200 miles an hour, this car is not to be shirked at. It will go into production in September after production of the 458 Italia range ends in the summer. Due to go into production late in 2016, the GT is a full-on supercar from Ford with a mid-engine layout and a race car style carbon fibre tub. Carbon has also been used for the body panels to save further weight. In tune with today's motoring climate, the new GT eschews the large, thirsty V8 motor of its predecessor and instead uses a 3.5 litre twin turbocharged EcoBoost V6. Don't worry though about it lacking punch. Ford's new car is claimed to have more than 600 horsepower on tap. Well, this one is appropriately named after the recent loss of Star Trek actor Leonard Nimoy. It's the Aston Martin Vulcan. Let's hope this car lives long and prospers. Manufacturers have been turned into extreme performance track-only models to tempt their preferred clientele. Aston Martin is the latest to show its hand with this stunning Vulcan. Eschewing the hybrid trickery from its rivals like Ferrari and McLaren, the Vulcan takes a distinctly old-school approach. Huge naturally aspirated V12 engine up the front, rear-wheel drive and racy sequential gearbox. Just 24 of them are to be made. Each bought in a whopping $1.8 million price tag. Well, we've had an absolutely fabulous time here at the 2015 Geneva Motor Show. We've loved showing you our top 10 cars. It's been great, hasn't it?
I've had a great day.
Fantastic show. Now, I genuinely think of all those cars in that top 10, I think we've got some good ones. If I had a big enough garage, I'd keep them all, you know, but if you had to choose one car, maybe not in the top 10, one car from a show, what would it be?
Well, it's easy to get excited about all that incredible exotic metal out there, but if I had to choose one car, there's one choice only. That fabulous two-door 1950s boardwalk, white over blue.
I've seen that. That is a
Amazing.
cracking
and you'd
car.
never lose any money.
You wouldn't lose any money on that. No, that is a wonderful thing.
So what's your choice?
Me, I think I would go for that Ford GT. That is a wonderful looking car. I'm a bit of a Ford man and I'd like that one parked in my garage. It's good, eh?
Fab car, yes.
Well, we hope you enjoyed our top 10. Hope you enjoyed this video and we look forward to seeing you again soon.